Honestly, when he said this, I was so fuming. I just couldn't I couldn't deal in that moment. But let me tell you what. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I love baking. I love sorting out like treats and stuff, and I pride myself on like baking and my abilities. So I'm setting up this whole feast spread thing for my mother's birthday, and I asked somebody, and I'm not going to mention their names. I'm not going to mention their names. And I asked this person to just sort out something in the dessert for me, and they didn't do it. And what they ended up doing is destroying this beautiful cake that I had made. Like they ended up freaking destroying it. Anyway, so my husband comes to me and he says to me, and I'm like trying to go like this and happen, and he says to me, I don't care who did it. What matters to me more is what are we going to do to solve it? I'm like, excuse me, like how are you not gonna care? Like how are you not gonna care who did this? Like hello, like can we like why are you not gonna care? Like hello. And he nicely, rightly said to me, it doesn't matter what has transpired. It doesn't matter who did what. It is what are you going to do next? How are you going to respond? What is your response? Right? And your response comes from taking action. What is the action that you are now next going to See, here's the thing that I learned in that moment, right? It is so easy for us to come from a reactive state than it is to come from a responsive state. And when you come from a response state, you take responsibility of the situation. You have the ability to respond in a way that's going to be productive, in a way that's actually going to produce solutions, in a way that's actually going to solve something. And that's the same thing in our marriages, right? We've got two ways of looking at a situation in our marriage. We can come from a state of reacting to it, going all over the place and exploding. And then we have things like cancel culture and stuff like that in the world. Or we can actually look at what is the response that I'm actually looking for? What is the outcome that I'm seeking? Because me venting about it is not going to change the situation. That cake ain't about to fix itself, right? So I can go scream and shout and go, this person did this and this and this as much as I like in and want to do. That is not going to change the outcome. That cake is still going to be ruined. What is going to affect it is what is the next reasonable step to do? What is going to actually bring me closer to a solution that I want, right? And it's the same thing for your marriage. What is it that you are looking for? So stop coming from a place of reactive and actually come from a response state. What is the response? What is the outcome that you're seeking and work towards that instead of who did what and when and why and how, okay? Remember, follow for more.